Hey there, Chrissy here. But I'm not your dungeon queen this time. But, that's still not even remotely sexual. Instead, you're gonna have David. The obnoxious Welsh man from the latter half of the previous episode? Yeah, he's the dungeon daddy now for this silly little one-shot that we recorded in August when all the boys came to visit me at my house. Except James. What the fuck, James? And yeah, I said August. I got things to do, man. This takes time, I got other things. So, welcome back to Travelers of the Unknown, David Edition. Ooh. Fuck me. Dungeon Crawlers, Part 1. Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Travelers of the Unknown. This is a live one-off. When I say live, I mean we're all in the same room. I can reach over and touch Matt on the back of his neck.
Your hands are wet.
Are they? They shouldn't be. Okay, sorry. Anyway, the point is, this is a one-shot with new characters and everything. Dowd is going to be our gracious DM.
Oh, God.
This is a totally impromptu one-shot with no preparation.
And the reason Dowd is the DM, and this is not related to anything, is because James isn't here. Also featuring very special guest, Chris Bradbury.
Chris Bradbury.
Oh, we fucked it already.
Sorry, that's canon now. We're keeping that in.
We've got our beverages and our character sheets. It's the first time ever playing proper D&D.
Pen and paper.
Proper pen and paper D&D.
And the DM actually knows the rules this time.
Oh.
We're just going to move on
And yeah,
right
he still
past
spoke
that.
in the intro, so, swings around.
We're just going to move right on past that. You see, the terrible thing about this is that since our audio channels aren't separate, when we talk over each other, I can't edit that.
That's why I've been very quiet.
You going to do some sort of intro? Or?
Oh, yeah. Cool.
This is when the music starts.
Ding, ding, ding,
No, don't
ding,
sing it.
ding.
Please
Go
don't
on in
yell,
post.
Dowd. Even from this far away,
Oh my
you're
God, I
still
can
spiking the audio.
I could see
that
the
was
pi-
not a yell.
This is going to hurt to listen to.
Man, I'll just have to be greedy.
So any loud laughter is going to definitely be a fun one.
That's fine. It's always horrible to listen to loud laughter.
So, in this one shot, you four are playing drunk, alcoholic characters. For each of your own reasons, you've all accumulated and gathered at the same place to drink. The In and Out Inn.
I like that.
Well done. Well done.
So you guys are in the In and Out Inn and you're drinking and you get completely hammered off your face. Everyone apart from your character, Chris, because you couldn't afford to get into the In and Out Inn, so you were outside with watered down ale that you found on the street.
He was outside the In and Out Inn.
Yes, he was outside the In and Out Inn.
He was out of the In and Out Inn.
Yes. Not in the In and Out Inn, the out of the In and Out Inn.
Let's stop.
So anyway.
It's an inside joke.
Right, let's cut this out.
For audio viewers, Callum just sighed.
Let's cut this out right now and move on.
No more fun.
No more fun.
No more fun. Dowd's running the campaign.
It's a big game for big boys. We don't muck around.
So you guys got completely hammered and thrown out of the inn, and you're all sort of next to each other, lying on the ground in the musty dirt of this town, which I've forgotten the name.
Falden,
thank you.
welcome.
Would you like to introduce your characters? We'll start with Chrissy. Chrissy, can you explain who your character is and what they look like?
My character is Alex Jawbone, a level 3 fighter. She's 19 and she's a dragonborn. She looks cool and great and I love her. By day, she is a baker who fights, and by night, she is asleep.
That's the best joke of the whole podcast, I think.
Thank you very much. I thought of that while I was having a wee just now.
Great.
Anyway,
So realistic.
her backstory is that she had a bakery, what was really good and everyone loved it. She has a proficiency in dough until one day her bakery got burnt down. by bandits. And then she decided to go out and beat up the bandits and murder them. And from that day forward, she decided, hey, I don't have a bakery anymore, so I'm going to go out and murder people who do wrong or something. I'm quite proud of her bonds. They include, these are her long-term goals, include rebuilding said bakery, killing the leader of the gang who killed the bakery, and to own a dog. That is my character.
Okay.
There she is.
Callum, can you tell us your character, please?
Hello, my name is 31415, but you can call me Pie.
Oh, did it not?
Yeah, it didn't pick it up. You're going to have to do it closer. Yeah.
Just put that in afterwards, can't you?
Hello, my name is 31415, but you can call me Pie.
It's getting slow.
It got slower.
3. So, I am playing 31415, also known as Pi. He, or it, I suppose, is a warforged sentient robot. Level 3 ranger. He was built to be a soldier, a scout, in a war that was a long time ago, because he is approximately 690 years old.
I like the uptake there.
Of course.
After the war, it was given its freedom, but it didn't really know what to do with itself, so it just carried on doing what it was doing, killing bad people.
How does it adjudicate that? How does it know?
Personal preference.
Well, this is a good question, Matt. How does a robot judge what's good and bad?
Banter.
This is part of the reason that he's now a massive
If James was
robot.
here, this would be where the racist comment gets made.
James was the boy who said the N-word in the first episode.
Oh dear.
After seeing various atrocities and partaking in some, Pi delved into the bottle and hasn't looked back since.
Excellent, thank you very much. James, could you give us your character, please?
My name.
Excellent character, James. All right, Chris, can you tell us your character?
I'm a wizard, a dwarf wizard. He's called Hobo Wizard. He gets drunk all the time. He's got amnesia. He's got one arm longer than the other.
It's like Popeye.
He doesn't know why. He's got a pet pigeon. It's called Mr. P. And I got an invisible server called Tronald Dump. The end.
That's beautiful.
Maybe
Just enough to be patronising. That's
Just
what I
enough
like.
to be... Well, I was clapping full force and no one else joined in, so...
Matt, I don't know how you can beat that, but please
By God, I will try.
tell us your character.
My name is Tyrone Baxter Wiley. I am a bear. I'm a level 3 bear. You're not going to make it through the next bit, mate.
I'm a bear. I'm a level 3 bear.
I'm also a monk. That is a bear. I'm going to read to you now my introduction. Tyrone Baxter Wiley is a bear. He wandered out of the woods one day, sentient and wide-eyed, rejected by his fellow bears, from the mystical forest known to travellers as the nightclub. With a white rune upon his throat, he is allowed to talk, because normally he wouldn't, because he's a bear. The village he... Fuck me sideways. The village he first came upon was shocked, crying out, "Shit, it's a bear!" Despite his reasoning, he was shackled and prodded at for his uniqueness and named after the town fool, Tyrone Baxter Wiley, and danced on hot coals for their pleasure. To numb him to sleep, they plied him with booze, forming the beginning of his wacky alcoholism. When a convoy
Which is wacky because he's a bear and they don't usually
ruin
drink.
my joke. When a convoy of religious caravans rolled through, a young daughter of the clan freed him, tying colourful rags to his paws to help with his wounds. He followed them for a time, learning their ways and their drinking habits. But after getting into debt at a tavern, he stayed behind in Falden to pay them off, working as a street cleaner by day and making extra cash as a street fighter, but a bear. But not that one, just the normal bear. There we go. We got there in the end.
That's absolutely fantastic. Round of applause again.
No, don't.
No.
I can't bear it. Just bear with me, alright? Come on.
Okay, stop.
How many times are you going to make that joke?
That was the only one.
That's the
No,
end.
it wasn't.
It genuinely was.
It's the bare minimum he would be.
Shut the fuck up! It's funny when I do it.
Fuck's sake.
So, Dawid,
Yeah.
Lord and DM,
That's me.
we have all woken up outside of
No,
Van.
you haven't actually.
Oh, we know. Okay.
No.
Oh, balls. I hate when
Are we
this
still
happens.
asleep?
No. A splash covers your face. Water is thrown over each and every one of you.
Callum's short circuits. Callum is dead. The end.
You feel like you're lying upon not the loamy dirt that you were lying upon prior, but hard wooden planks. You all wake up almost simultaneously for plot convenience, and
Oh,
you
it's a meta universe, I like
and
it.
you look around and you can see yourself moving upon what looks like a horse-drawn wagon of variety. You are not alone. The four of you are all next to each other, fully aware of who each other are, apart from this gentleman, Hobo Wizard.
Can I just confirm, you're a dwarf, that's right.
Yeah.
So you're currently stuck between a robot and a bear. and a dragon.
The dragon, and you're just a little dwarf boy.
And you look around and you can see other bodies. Some elven, some human, some gnome, some dragonborn like yourself. all
breakfast.
lying there, motionless.
Oh dear.
You sniff the air, and the air wafts full with this horrid ochre blackness smell.
Question. Can robots smell?
They have no nose, and they must smell.
I'm
No.
fairly sure I don't have a nose.
He's
You
got,
can't smell.
He's got 4D.
You do not feel this sense.
Is there anything holding us down at
Nope.
all? And is there anything over the back of the cart which would prevent us from getting off of it?
Nope.
Oh, can I get off the cart, please?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can I leave the car?
So you both get up and you hop off the moving guy. It's not moving too quickly.
And suddenly it speeds up.
So no, it's not moving too quickly, so it's pretty easy. You look around you, and you're not in the same town as you remember.
Oh.
A forest full of greens and bright colours is there, and you turn to look at the cart, and it seems to, it looks like a cart's full of dead corpses,
As opposed to living ones.
as opposed to
Is there
living
someone
corpses.
driving the car?
There is someone driving the car.
Can
you
I-
two are still on the car.
Can I
Yeah.
can I kill said person driving the car?
That's a jump.
If you would like, you can attempt to assassinate the person. How would you like to do it?
I'm gonna-
You can't intervene because you're not there. I'm afraid, Mr. Robot.
Bear and bots have fucked off.
I'm going to sneak up behind them and cut their throat with my knives.
Okay, roll a stealth check to see if you can sneak.
That's a 7 + 1.
Okay, you hurry up to the top, get your weapon ready, and then the gentleman in a long black hood and a crow's mask turns and goes, "Ah! Oh, sorry, dear, didn't realise. Are you trying to kill me?"
Yes, I am trying to kill you. You have put me on a cart without my permission, and I would like you dead.
Oh, I do apologise. I thought you were a corpse. I thought you were one of them plagued.
Well, that's Sambuca.
You know.
That is fair. I did have a right bender last night.
Oh dear. Sorry, we're a couple of miles away from town, but I can take you back on my trip back if you like.
No, I'm just gonna get off.
Oh, okay.
I get off the cart.
Yeah, sure. You hop
Just a
off.
robot here.
I don't know what this character voice is. I had to think of something on the fly. That's her trying to be intimidating.
Callum, are you doing anything, or are you just watching this?
I'm just watching this play out.
I'm gonna walk over to the
you're
other
a
ones. I'm gonna walk over to
A
the other
robot and a
ones.
bear walk into a bar.
Hobo, what would you like to be doing?
Do I still have my drink?
You have a flask with you, but it is empty at the
Empty.
moment.
What's the fucking point?
I know, right?
Can I get my servant to go get me a drink?
Okay, so
On a moving cart.
you close your eyes and then grasp your fists together, and then you hear the words. What's his name?
Tronald.
You hear the words Tronald, and then suddenly there's a I got some great ideas for some drinks. You hear in your head.
Oh no! Cancel the podcast.
So boss, what kind of drinks do you want?
The best. The
I
best.
got the best imported.
No, not imported.
I got
China.
the best shiny.
Donald Trump jokes in August 2018. Fuck me.
It is relevant.
I guess he's still
It's
relevant,
always
but
relevant.
Yeah.
it's not funny.
We tiptoe towards the
Right.
edge.
What would you like? So you're just going to command him to go off into the woods and find yourself some alcohol.
Yeah.
He may return in due time, but at the moment he just goes, "All right, cool."
I like the fact that he can find his way back to a moving cart in the middle of fucking nowhere.
It's a magical being.
To be right, that is the flaw in my logic.
You watch as some of the ferns get parted. You guys see like ferns part and something invisible go through it.
Just
But
an
you
orange
see,
quiff.
You see Tronald Dump walk through
Yeah.
and go into the.
Can I ask, does Tronald Dump... What is his name again?
Ronald Dump.
Tronald Dump, does he look how we think he looks?
Sure.
Because I'm liking this.
We don't think he looks like anything.
I know, but I'm just thinking,
In your
he
experience,
looks like a good president.
Yeah.
In your experience, Hobo, you know that Tronald has gone off on adventures to get you alcohol, come back in a couple of hours with like a large flask of alcohol, no idea where it came from, and then he disappears.
Can I just say, I feel like whatever adventure Tronald is going to go on to go and find alcohol may well be more interesting than what we're going to do today.
And
That's a spin-off podcast.
And can I just say that when I said he was a good president, that was a joke?
Oh.
Now we get
Is the
political.
best one.
Can we just cut all the political stuff so that we don't piss
No.
off either side
It's
of our
wank.
audience?
No.
Or all two of them.
We don't want to piss.
Pretty, we need listeners.
All of our listeners are liberals.
Because redneck rate,
Have you
like
asked
Dave.
them all?
Most of them are
James
furries.
is here. Well, he's not.
Donald
Anyway.
Trump might be listening.
Oh, Donald.
That would be so funny.
I
He'd
would
be like,
love it
"That's
if,
me."
if he's a They put me in the episode.
I'm going to fund this for 10 years.
My favourite one's Matt. He turns me on.
His character looks the most like me.
A bear and a great president.
A great alpha
That's
of
my bond.
society.
Anyway.
So what else are you guys doing? What would you like to
I'm
do?
going to look over at the robot and just be like, I
A
nod.
bear nods to you.
I.
We know each other, don't we?
You
We do,
you
we have a
recognise each
very-
other.
Yeah.
You recognise each other from drinking.
I'm
in the same
going to walk
place.
over to them and hope that my voice isn't as shit this
Hi,
time.
Pie. I am Tyrone Wiley.
No idea what to reply to a bear.
Hello, Robot and Bear, who I drank with last night. How are you doing?
Absolutely fucking blasted.
Yes, I have quite the headache myself. And I often have one, for I am a dragon with a small brain.
I cannot experience headaches.
Love. Does anyone know where we are?
This is a comedy black hole.
If you would like, anyone can roll a nature check.
I have a. I'm good at that.
So
Are you? I thought you.
No,
were
I'm
good
shit.
at that.
Never mind.
I'm good
Wait,
at that.
you're somehow good at that.
any one person. So
Small
nature's intelligence. You're quite good at in nature.
Yeah, but you're not with us.
He's
You're
on-
still on the
he's still on the
cart.
cart.
waiting
Yeah,
for-
you're still on the cart being towed away.
You're slowly leaving.
I fall off the cart.
Yeah.
He
So
falls off the wagon, so to
Guys,
speak.
look.
you guys see a couple of about 30 feet away. You just see as a hunk of dwarven person just flops onto the muddy dirt.
Delicious. Who the fuck are you?
He's really far away though. We don't even notice probably.
Who the fuck are you?
we see him fall off and we all
Who are you?
You hear a bear ask you who you are.
Roaring at you.
Yeah.
Then start running
I
toward.
freak out. I freek out to think there's a bear. So
That's
I
racist.
It's
go
consistent.
to
We're not all alike.
defend myself.
Okay, so you ready up your quarterstaff in a defensive position. What do you do? Are you running at him?
No, I'm sat down like a dog.
Right, so he does not react. He's just sat down with his paws forward.
I light up a camel and I.
He's sitting next to what looks like a robot man
Yeah.
and a dragonborn.
I
So
shout at both of them, the dragon and the robot, saying, "Watch out, there's a bear."
I get that all the time.
you hear the bear say,
Do you want to come over to us, or should we come over to you, or should we perhaps walk towards each other and meet in the middle?
It's much nicer in this bit of nowhere.
There is a nice breeze here.
I'm too drunk to move.
Paralytic.
Well, I'm happy to just keep yelling at you for the rest of this scene.
You guys come over here.
Are we coming over? Do we want to go over there?
so you have your quarterstaff out ready, and then you just topple backwards.
Cool.
I guess we shuffle over to you then.
Okay, we shuffle over. I'm shuffling. I
shuffle.
run.
I'm just saying, I'm an incredibly spry robot. I'm gonna.
You jump 8 feet into the air.
Yeah, I
do have an 8 foot. That's cool.
I also run. I run.
I
'cause
don't.
I'm cool.
So you gotta wait for me to get there.
Yeah, you just lumber over.
So the
Not bad.
robot,
Would
the
you
dragon, and Yogi make their way
That is racist.
towards
If anything, I'm clearly a boo.
Okay.
The robot wants a heart. The bear wants some courage. The dragon lady is looking for a
Yes.
brain.
And the dwarf just wants to go home.
What a beautiful parallel.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We arrive, our young... Well, how young are you? What's your age again?
We don't know. He just looks like a little old man, doesn't
He
he?
looks like a dwarf.
This-
You look old.
A weird asymmetrical old man.
This weathered side man.
While we're waiting for the bear to get there, I smell my...
Yeah.
Oh, well, while we were waiting for the bear to get
No, I'm
there.
in now.
Okay, while the bear's here, I smell my breath and I go, ew.
That was really worth it, I'm glad.
Who are you, friend?
Are you talking to me?
You, yes.
Yes.
Is that just a character's... Are you going to do a character voice?
Do you want me to do?
Now's the time.
It would be funny.
Warning, you do have to keep it up, and I'm already regretting that decision.
So I have to do loads of them.
Don't worry, I'm always really inconsistent with character
Mine's
voices.
great. I could just be monotone. And...
My name is Hobo Wizard.
You're gold. You're literally You're a golden lad.
And I have a very forgetful memory. I know how you feel. Yeah.
I can also relate to this.
I don't know about any of that, but sometimes I forget things.
You wouldn't happen to know why we were on a corpse wagon, would you, dear friend?
Look out! There's a bear.
What?
Where?
I defend myself.
The drunk dwarf pulls up his quarterstaff again in a feeble, sort of defensive position, unable to get himself back up, but with his arms outstretched in a defending way. Do you want to cast a spell, or are you just
Please don't.
threatening position?
I've got a low AC, mate. Please don't.
I'm in a threatening position.
Alex Jawbone's nostrils flare up as she senses a challenge. She brings out her her 2 dual-wielding warhammers and says, "Have at ye, random dwarf man!"
I look over at Pi with a comical look on my face.
Pi makes the
Pi-
closest noise he can to a sigh.
Pi looks at the camera like in Fantasy The Office.
As you prepare yourself for what looks like an impromptu combat, you hear a scream down the road, just the way the man went.
It's the Wilhelm scream.
It is exactly the Wilhelm scream.
Fantasy Wilhelm scream.
Then you hear, "Help! Help!"
I think he wants help.
Well, upon hearing this, Pi's programming is going to kick in. It's what he was built to do, so he's going to leap off. He's
Yeah.
going to go see what's going on.
Can I roll something to see if the person yelling for help sounds like the average working Joe?
Yes, a roll an insight check.
You spoke to the corpse carrier, dude. Does she not recognise the...
It is the same voice.
Oh, well, I recognise the voice then, and I run in that direction.
I
You watch these 2 people vanish into the dust.
leaving you alone
Wait!
with a bear.
I run off into a bush, and then I jump back out of the bush, some leaves in my hair, and I go, "I am not done with you, dwarf. When I return, we will fight again." And then I run away.
Okay.
I think I've decided I sound like Ned Stark.
I look at the dwarf and offer a soggy paw.
The bear tries to pat you.
Get away from me. More from me.
And I go back to licking the booze off of my...
So are you not reacting to that?
No.
So you 2 are on your own.
So we're running
And then
off.
you two are
Side
running
quest.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Split
Already
screen.
split up. But you're not doing this.
Number one rule in D&D: don't split the party. What have we done? Split the party.
Dear friend, new dwarven friend wizard, do you happen to know where alcohol might be procured? Where is alcohol? That'll do. What? I'm thirsty. Me too.
At this point, you seem to realise that this bear is talking to you.
It's only now.
It happens all the time.
It takes about another hour for him to realise that isn't normal.
Okay, flash cut. Alex and Pi, you dash through a forest. You're going through the
brush.
You're going through the dust trail.
Can Alex does a sweet flip?
Yeah, you do a roll an acrobatics check for how sweet that flip is.
Whoa! Boom! It's a 1 + 1, it's a 2.
You run, leap, and then
My head smashes into a rock.
and then you trip over something invisible, and you hear oof.
Crossover.
You can take 1
the
point of
Toto
damage.
cinematic universe.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You feel like your unseen servant has died.
What?
Wait, what? They have 1 hit point.
No, fuck off. Just for a joke. We're not doing that just for a bit.
It's okay. It doesn't cost a lot of spell. Was it?
No,
spell
we're
slots
not
to do?
doing that for a bit.
Space.
He doesn't die.
Okay.
It hasn't happened.
You get a sudden flash of memory as you feel
He's injured.
Tronald Dump just take a lot of pain. Your hobo senses are indeed tingling. But that might just be
Wait, can we pause a sec? Are you a dwarf and a hobo? Are you the littlest hobo?
What?
Oh, damn it. No one knows what littlest hobo...
Cut out the
Oh.
mic.
No, your hobo tingling.
I did an old person reference.
Alright.
Oh, hey, it's Chrissy again. I'm just dropping in to let you know about the really good joke that I made that nobody got because they're stupid or something, okay? So let me just explain this, alright? The Littlest Hobo was a Canadian television series based upon a 1958 American film of the same name. It aired between 1964 and 1967 on the UK on ITV, and then came back from 1979 to 1985. It was a very popular series. It was about a dog that travelled the world with no owner, having misadventures. And you know what? It's a very timely fucking classic reference, okay, that everyone should know about. It's a part of culture, especially British culture. A lot of people know about it, alright? So shut the fuck up. The theme song's playing at the moment. I am done with the fuck. I don't even give a shit. I was editing the podcast and I was like, I will not let this stand. It's good enough.
So your pie, you dash across the road, making dust out of the trails of your feet. You turn around the corner and see that the cart itself has been flipped over. The man is hiding underneath one of the wheels, and you can see that 3 of the bodies have started to move and are slowly trying to shred away at the wooden barricade that the gentleman has made. What to do? It's about
Just like
60
Glastonbury.
feet away from you.
It's about 60 feet away.
Roughly.
Oh, you're only an 80-foot guy.
Pi is going to slow down a little bit, but continue his approach, going towards these.
So are you going stealthily?
No, because he's a robot and he's bad at that.
So clunk,
Yes.
clunk. You slow down your pace, assessing the situation, I'm assuming. You look further and you can see that these 3 figures that are clawing away at this the wooden barricade, their heads are all lopsided. One is even just completely back, not looking at what it's doing. You can see that there are gash wounds across a couple of their chests and arms. There's green, what looks like ochre and ooze pouring out of their necks. And you can hear just a guttural
Now, I am quite good with both nature and history. If I roll a check, am I going to know what this is?
You can roll an I'll say a
What's it
history
gonna
check.
be? History?
History. That's a solid 2.
That's a 2.
You recognise these as probably ill villagers. So it's under your code of priority
I was
to
going to
protect
say,
them.
so I want to protect these people.
As well as the
Beautiful.
person who is also being... Yeah, you want to protect everyone in the situation.
Just a big pacifist, right?
Well, I suppose, in that case, what I better do is run up to the car and start helping them out.
Okay, just as you decide on
Are you
this,
trying to pacify
Alex,
them?
you reach right next to him because you're moving at a faster pace. Faster pace?
She
You're moving-
rolls to his feet.
Yeah. You like slump through a bush. Has he got hair?
Yes.
Leaves stuck in your hair and twigs.
Steps on a roller skate and flies into the...
And like a comical woo 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 as you just land on the dirt, and you see 3 what looks like villager-esque people.
I do a karate pose and say, "You show villain yourself," because I hit my head. My brain's not good anymore.
Oh, I get it now.
You see the Warforged start running over and have his hands open, offering help to the what looks like villagers.
The green ones.
The green ones. The green villagers.
Given that I've lost my short-term memory after getting my head hit on the rock, I assume that the robot is attacking sick villagers. I run over and tackle the robot.
Okay. Make an athletics check, and you
this is
also
gonna
can
go
make
well.
a rivaled athletics or acrobatics check.
You go first, so I see what I have to beat.
Yeah, that'll make the DC.
I mean, I'm quite good.
Athletics
for
or acrobatics, you can
that.
choose.
I'm quite good with athletics. I'm going to go for that. Beautiful. 13. So
Lucky for you.
plus 1 plus a proficiency.
So plus 2, so that's 16.
16.
16? I gotta beat
You've gotta
16?
beat 16
Okay.
with athletics.
Okay. That is a 16 plus 5, 21.
Wham! A heavy piece of what looks like hulking body just slams into you. And
Can I Scarlett Johansson scissor leg him? I jump up and wrap my thighs around the robot's head, twisting around and pulling him to the ground.
For context, Chris, this is not what Dungeons and Dragons is typically like.
Yeah,
in Dungeons
typically
and Dragons-
it's boring.
Typically in Dungeons and Dragons, people work together.
Not today.
Cool. You're about 15 feet away from the humans. What would you like to do in response to just being slammed down?
I'm going to have to identify that as a threat. Like this. So we're both on the ground now.
Tremble before me, metal man.
Iron Man.
I would like to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, sure. I would like a... Wait, what did he do?
Nothing yet. I'm just wanting you to make a wisdom saving.
Ooh, I'm scared. All right, wisdom saving throw. That's a 13 plus 0, 13.
You blink a little bit, and you recognise the Warforged.
Oh, I see he's between my legs.
Yeah.
Moving a little fast, are we?
Callum, it is now your turn to act, though.
Well, given that you just tackled me, I have no empathy. I'm a robot, so I don't relate to you as a friend at the moment. So I'm going to punch the dragon in the face. That's a 19.
So it's a dirty 20, isn't it?
It's a dirty 20.
So you deal
Try and make
2
D&D sound
damage
so thug.
to the Dragonborn, because it's 1 plus your strength modifier.
Bear in mind, my hand is made of wood. I'll scucklock you.
Like a small club, you get whammed by this
It's like
wooden
being
fist.
punched with a fucking grandfather clock.
Would you like to get up?
And single tooth flies out of Alex's
I'm
jawbone.
going to leap up.
Make
almost.
an athletics check to try and break free of Alex's grip.
Mighty muscly thighs.
My mighty thighs, my
you
mighty
also
scaly
make a roll.
thighs.
17 plus what did you say? 3.
Plus 3, so 20. Chrissy,
yeah.
you need to roll and beat 20,
some good
otherwise
rolls.
he is out.
Wait, of what?
To make sure that you hold his grip. Or
Is
do
it-
you
is it
want to let
awesome?
him?
Is it
do you
aw-
want to let him go, or do you want to keep hold of him?
How is it, please? Please let him go.
I let him go.
Okay, so you just leap up with that. You smack. She lets go. At what seems like out of reaction to you punching her, and then you leap up. What would you like to do now? You've got movement.
I have a war pick. I'm gonna draw it and assume a defensive style.
Okay, so you pull out your war pick. It glistens in the sunlight, ready to go. Who are you still looking at the Dragonborn on the ground?
Yeah, because she's the threat.
Okay.
She's the...
Okay, we're going to cut back to you in a second. So, Chris and Matt, what are you doing? You're still chatting with each other.
I'd like to try and figure out where I am. Do I have any sort of orientation I could...
You going to look around like nature stuff? Look at...
well, I'm not so good at that, but... I'm good at survival. Does that count?
Survival's more with foraging and figuring out where food is.
Ah,
It
balls.
would be probably nature or just a straight up intelligence check.
Yeah. Can I do an intelligence?
Yeah, roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
That's not good. That was a bad idea.
Intelligence check. Oh no, it's intelligence. Oh no.
10 minus 1. So 9.
You reckon that where you are
Is a forest.
is a forest.
Perhaps.
Perhaps
Perhaps.
it could be a wood.
A garden.
Or a really prickly maze.
You're inside some sort of bush.
I want to ride the bear.
Wait.
Okay, do you resist?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I am a human.
so-
I'm a being.
I
That's
would
for certain.
like you to roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier.
So is this one?
Yep, this is an animal handling check.
6.
That's a 6,
What
and
am
then
I
plus
adding?
charisma's, your bonus of charisma is plus
2.
2. So that's 11. Matt, you have
Can I
to
stand up?
you have to beat
You
this.
can't sit on me if I
With,
stand up.
are you being athletics or acrobatics?
I think what we'll have to figure out is can an IRL bear stand up?
Yes,
And if they
they
can,
can
stand on
well
their
then there
heads.
we go. There we go.
I can stand on my haunches.
Would you like to either pull him off you or wriggle him off you?
Which would he least prefer? What do you
don't
enjoy
know.
most?
You don't know.
Or do you just
I'm
want to
asking
stand
him.
up?
You in this moment in time.
Would you rather be jiggled or thrown?
But how would I know you were going to do that?
Yeah, you can't.
Well, no, this is a
it-
meta conversation.
No, you can't meta this.
Stop mettering it, Matt.
Oh, fuck a dick.
What is it?
Chris, I thought you were nice. I'm a...
No,
it's
it was
a 4.
4.
With
Okay.
+1, which is 5.
So, you're
Can
like,
I get a bonus because I'm stood up?
no.
Why not? I'm 8 feet tall.
You are now riding the bear. The bear does not look happy with the situation.
Can I wriggle it?
Welcome to the bit in the middle where I plug our garbage. If you're enjoying this, be sure to follow, subscribe, or whatever to the iTunes, Spotify, Spreaker, or YouTube account. You can find more updates from us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Travelers of the Unknown. That's with 2 L's. You can also follow us on Twitter at TOTUcast. That's the initials of the show, TOTU, Travelers of the Unknown TotuCast. Finally, you can join our Discord to take part in future interactivity and the like. You can fucking talk to us. Isn't that cool? Isn't it cool that you can do that? The invite links are on our Facebook and Twitter pages, so wow, check that out. That's it for this one, but one last thing. The audio has a little dip in quality towards the end there. A fridge or something turned on and we didn't have enough background noise recorded to, cancel out the hum. So I sort of had to improvise and it made everything go fuck up. I'll have a better solution for the next part of this. Anyway, change the dip and keep it hip. That's my catchphrase. Back to the podcast. I had a sneeze coming on. I didn't want to sneeze over someone talking. It went away though. Sorry.
I tell the bears.
Go towards the lizard thing and the Tin Man.
Can I fall on my back?
Yeah.
I fall on my back.
roll a d-
Also, I got my weight written down as big,
Yeah.
which is slightly bigger than dwarf.
Roll a d20 and then add your dexterity modifier.
18. Fuck me.
So, the bear that you're riding suddenly collapses backwards, but you nimbly roll out of the way,
And onto his tummy.
doing like a slight cartwheel with your larger hand, and then landing on your 2 feet, just slightly away from
In
the
a
bear.
poetic shot, what is a mirror of what Alex failed to do earlier?
I roll back onto my fours, look at the carnage ensuing down the road, and then start to walk the other way.
Okay.
Back home.
I go towards the dragon and the Tin Man.
Okay, so you slowly plod your way towards the dragon. You reckon it'll take you maybe 20 seconds to get there.
20
Okay.
days.
What would you like to do? You've
Okay.
been punched in the face.
I'm on the ground, right?
Yes.
I hold my hands out and I say, wait, pastry man. We are not enemies. We are friends. We had many a drink last night together. Do you remember me?
This is what a breakdown looks like.
You do recognise her. It's
I
just-
do.
She just
But you
attacked
choose
you.
to ignore it.
I hit my head on a big rock and my brain went bad and I forgot you.
Pie's completely emotionless, expressionless face is going to look at you for a second. No, he's going to put the warp. He's going to lower the warp pick. He's not going to put it away.
Like the Iron Giant, the eyes go from red to back to yellow whiteness.
I thought you hadn't seen the Iron Giant.
No, it's Matt.
But
and he
during-
has seen it and we
During
watched
this
it.
whole conversation, however, you did not notice that the 3 villagers have come and approached you, and one tries to claw out your arm. That's a solid 17 versus your armor class.
17.
Just hits, just meets the DC. You take 3 points of slashing damage.
Savage.
Another one is also going to try and slash you. That's cocked. That's a 15, so that's a miss. And then the last one is going to attack you. That's a nat 20. I rolled a 1 on the damage die, so you take 3 points of damage. They have attacked
Well,
you.
looks like the eyes are back to red again.
Can I? Okay, are they all very close to each
Yes.
other? Can I Can I then again pull out my war hammers? Mm-hmm. Oh wait, I'm prone, aren't I?
Half your movement is
Okay, right, that's fine. I'm right next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I pull myself up, I launch myself to my feet, pull out my war hammers from wherever they were in my backpack or something.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a two-handed attack. Okay. So and I can do that normally, right? That doesn't cost anything.
One action is for the main hand, bonus action for the off hand.
And I can do that always.
Yes.
Okay, so I do the main hand on the one closest to me.
Yeah, roll a d20 and add your attack bonus, which is +5.
Okay, right.
That's a
15.
20.
That's a nat 20.
It's not a nat 20, it's a dirty 20.
It's a dirty
But
20.
yes, you hit.
Oh, damn. Dirty.
Decisive.
Dirty.
So you
7.
deal 10 damage.
Yep.
Wham! You slam the zombie. It's like
I slam it in the head.
yeah. Its head just
Because even I know that you hit zombies in the head.
its head cracks a little bit. It needs to make a saving throw, and it just crumbles to the ground, dead, motionless, and just nothing's left.
Then I swing the axe and I hit the other one.
That's
That's a 2.
so you
But plus 5.
you just miss.
I just missed.
So you
Alright.
swing, and the zombie. This one you go for the head, but you forget that this one's head is pulled all the way backwards, and so you just swing just over, not hitting it. I'm afraid. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
So there's 2 zombies.
There are 2
left.
human people
There
who
are
have
2
slashed
villagers left.
you. Yeah, who have slashed you.
Can I just point out? I've just made a character decision. Alex has the face of an adorable snake with a little tongue.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hate snakes.
I know you hate snakes. I think they're cute. I think
canon.
snakes are very cute, and the
Like-
bear
like-
hates snakes.
Given that the war pick is still in hand, he is gonna swing at the one closest to him.
Okay, they're both directly in front of you. So
Oh,
would you
I'm
like?
gonna go for the one that doesn't have the backwards.
Alright,
head.
cool. So you make a d20 roll and add your strength modifier +2.
Mine's a 7 plus what's this
3.
one?
So yeah, you hit. Roll for damage. That's a solid 7 damage.
7 damage.
It needs to make a saving throw. It again, the pickaxe slams down, almost splintering it in half. There's like green blood ichor spilling out of its like upper torso, and then it just collapses to the ground.
What kinds of zombies are these? Are these like
Funny ones.
Are they fast ones?
Are these like
You
okay?
don't
Are
know
these
yet.
like Plants vs Zombies, or are these like Walking Dead zombies?
Plants vs zombies.
They're the same type of zombie.
No, they're not. Walking Dead zombies look all real, and Plant vs Zombies
Oh, I
zombies
thought
are
you meant-
green, and they
alright,
got
I thought you meant
Plants
mechanics.
vs zombies.
so the green ones. Okay.
Okay.
How long would it take me to reach them? Also, is there one left?
You
now?
went the other direction.
No, I know. I'm.
Roughly 30 seconds.
Okay, and there's one left. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right. I have a move called I think it's called Dash of the Wind or Step of the Wind. Step of the Wind, which lets me basically
Double your movement.
double move. So I would like to. I'm walking along. I'm licking the alcohol off my paw. I look down. I go, oh shit, and it says I owe Shiny 1 beer.
But it's spelled bear, so you're a bit confused to start with.
I'm like,
That's why you started drinking beer. You were like, bear, that's me.
I want more of me. I turn and I see the conflict in the distance with my great eyes. And I go, oh, bloody Nora, okay. And I start galloping and charging, right?
So use a key point.
On the way past a wizard,
Yeah.
I'm going to buck him up onto my back.
Okay, do you allow this?
Absolutely.
He says that out loud. He goes, absolutely.
I just go wee.
And then he looks down and goes, oh, fuck, a bear.
Where did my legs go? And then we charge full speed into the last
It does
one.
take your entire turn to do that, though, because it's a lot of
That's
distance
right.
you
All right.
have to travel.
Basically, the next turn, I want to smash into that zombie.
Yes.
full
Even if
force.
it's dead, you will smash
Yeah.
into that zombie.
So stand clear, everyone.
So
Okay.
there are 3 zombies attacking, right?
There is now 1 left.
There is now only 1 left.
Yes.
Is it the one that I missed?
Yes. It's now your turn.
It's my turn.
You are about
You're
10
on me.
foot away from the zombie.
And you're on a bear.
And you are on a
speeding,
bear.
You're at ridiculous speed.
Bear
yeah.
that in mind.
Can I do the grass thing?
You want to shatter it.
Yeah.
Don't touch
Yeah,
me.
cool. So what this is, so you look at the zombie and you just crush your hand. A loud ringing noise echoes along the forest. The creature needs to make a Constitution saving throw. That is a 11 versus your spell saving DC, which is 14. It just fails it. You need to roll 3d8, and it's going to take all of that damage as thunder damage.
8.
Right, cool. Next one.
8.
8.
All right,
8.
next one. Swear to God.
I'll put it 8 again.
8.
So, 19 damage. The creature just shatters and implodes. Its gore and guts explode out everywhere.
And splatter all over the bear's face as it charges
What's
into
all over the bear's faces as it's charging.
Little windscreen wipers come up and... I was going to say, if it went to a ball, we could have just kicked it and got a goal. Shake your head, Callum.
So, yeah. So what? That's
Well, I'm still going pretty quickly.
bump. You just collide with the creature.
Yeah.
It is no more.
Yeah, it just What? There was
Got
nothing.
fine green zombie mist raining the
I've just got a new hood ornament.
You are covered in lovely green gore.
I skid to a halt next to my robot
I
friend.
think we all are, probably, aren't we?
Yeah, we all are, I think.
You're not all fucking blown away. I just.
Okay, I turn around and look at Hobo and I go, holy shit!
And then I say, damn, I'm good.
It exploded in fear.
Because of me.
That was amazing, Hobo!
I look at you curiously.
The guy comes out of his defences.
to 4 blood-soaked monsters.
Alex scratches her bum.
The guy comes out and he says, oh, thank you so much for helping us.
Alex takes the hand that she just scratched her bum with and picks her nose with it.
Well, these are really adding to the story.
It's for some fucking colour, Matt.
He says, I wish I could give you rewards. I didn't know they'd become zombies. I've just been told by a Grand High Priest to collect all the dead bodies and take them down to cemetery. Didn't know that was going to happen.
Alex pulls the finger out of her nose and there's a zombie's eyeball on it. She flicks it away. No worries. It's all in a day's work for me, Alex, Vigilante Baker.
But for me, I would like to know from which direction we came.
And actually, I changed my mind. Can I have some drinks, please?
Shut up.
Oh, you came from that way. It's about 10 miles away.
10 miles?
Yeah.
Where are his horses?
His horses are, they're very stressed.
Is the bear gonna ride a horse?
And the bear ride a horse.
The horses look
I think the real question is, will the bear ride a horse?
Okay, so the horses look quite distressed, but they are still attached to the cart. The cart is missing a wheel, however. And
Is the wheel anywhere nearby?
it is there, it's just not attached. He looks at you and says, I'm a bit worried, actually, about the High Grand Priest, actually.
I don't care. Where are we going?
Well,
Was Felden the last city you visited, friend?
yeah.
Awesome.
The closest place is probably cemetery to go.
That seems like a great idea
there's
in
big-
light of recent events.
There's a good place you can stay. As I'm a worker there, I have a place and they know me there, so I can probably give you a good word. I'll need to come with, obviously, and my cart's completely botched, so I wish I could give you a lift home, but I can't on this dastardly broken cart.
Is it just the one wheel that's come on?
It's just the one wheel, yes, but I'm not a craftsman myself.
I look around my compatriots, particularly at the robot.
What are we going to do about this wheel, friend?
I am confused. I cannot repair wheels.
For fuck's sake.
Are you asking us if we would like to kill him? I say very loudly, gesturing to the man.
No, don't kill me. I genuinely want
Be
to
quiet,
help
the
you.
adults are talking.
I'm still really confused, and I
Me
go,
too.
I go to kill the man.
What do
I
you
think he's a zombie.
what do you do?
I throw grease all over him.
Okay, so you use a level 1 spell. And he starts spluttering as he's choking on this grease.
David,
Yes.
question.
Yes.
In the Explorer's Pack, does it come with a flint and tinder?
Yes. Were you lighting him on fire?
Wait, who we lighting
In
on fire?
your
The
defense,
guy who offered to help you guys.
I'm not going to light him on fire, I'm just asking.
You do have a tinderbox.
I do have a tinderbox. I'm struggling with what to do because, oddly enough, I've never seen someone choking on grease.
I'm going to look between Hobo and the
only
bear.
hairspray.
I'm going to look. That's a sentence. I'm going to look between Hobo and the bear,
That's my band name.
and I'm going to think. So we are killing him then. That's what we're doing.
No!
Well, why did you say what we're going to do about him?
As in,
He starts
the cart, you fools.
No, that implies when you say what are we going to do about him, that implies you want to
Let
kill
me
him.
narrow it down for you. This cart is nearly what it is fucked, and as are we, to be honest, I'm fucking really coming down. But I would like it if we could repair this little boy and roll on home.
Well, we probably need his help if we're going to do that.
Well, let's do it then.
Hobo man, can you undo the grease?
The man splutters, his eyes widen, he looks like he's struggling really bad to get rid of its grease.
Pi is going to look over, he's going to do a little process, and he's going to...
Give him a tracheotomy.
He's going to put his mechanical mouth to the old man's.
Can I just have a look at the picture quickly? It's like he's kissing a fucking ankle grinder.
For those those of you at home, my drawing of my character, although this wasn't what I intended, is Bender with a cape.
But have you ever seen a combine harvester? Because that's what his face is.
He's going to put his mechanical
Are you
mouth-
pushing?
No. I am
Crush his fucking
sucking. I'm
face.
trying to suck the grease out of his
Roll a
throat.
constitution.
How do you
You
suck?
said you weren't a sex robot.
As a robot, how do you suck?
Can I undo spells?
Yeah, you can. For this specific one, you can just... The grease starts coiling down your throat.
This is disgusting.
I look at all the grease.
Someone out there listening has just discovered their fetish, and I hate it. I hate this.
I look at all the grease
Greasy
and then
rope.
I'm like,
Where did all that grease come from?
I slap my face
With Yogi the bear slaps his face.
with my alcoholic paw and I
And
smile.
I say, "Oh, I thought you did it."
He then splutters out his...
Oh, okay.
Can't
and
look.
I get rid of it.
Can I just say, for the group there, Chris very calmly said he undid it, snapped his fingers, and took a long swig of his alcoholic beverage.
With an even longer.
Would anybody else like an alcoholic beverage?
Yes, I would love an alcoholic.
Would you like a
Fantasy
Copperberg?
Copperberg.
I would fucking love a coffee.
It's sweet apple
I
Copperberg.
would fucking love a coffee.
Could you grab us free sweet apple? There's some in the fridge, Callum.
Well, that peaked as fuck, didn't it?
Can we all cheers?
Hold on, I can do a better one.
No noise at
Morons.
all.
So the guy splutters. He's like, "Oh, it's gone. Something took him over me."
Can I just ask, was the grease reversal spell ungreasify?
Don't be stupid.
Where are we going, Dungeon Master?
So he's like, anyway, before I get attacked by another grease spell, can we go to the cemetery? He points down the road.
Just before we do, I have asked people. It's been glazed over,
Multiple
greased
times.
over, if you will. I asked anyone if they were good at repairing shit, and no one responded. I'm assuming that's a
We
family
had
note.
2 no.
I'm not probably. Does it happen
No,
to
you're a
be?
baker. You can make bread rolls.
Is there a chance I could gather wheat from the nearby forest and fashion a bread wheel?
No, we have the rules.
Yeah, but we have the
The wheels
wheel,
just
it's
come off.
not on it.
Okay, so he says, I think we should go by foot, sir.
Query.
Yeah.
Is this... Sorry.
He said queer. Lol.
Fuck's sake, Chrissy.
It's funny because he said that means gay, get it?
Fuck's sake.
Yes,
that
we
can't be
understand.
in the...
You're really killing jokes tonight, aren't you?
Is this the first card of plague victims to be taken to the cemetery?
As far as I know, I've done 2 trips, and the first was completely fine. I took 7 bodies, and there was no issue, but this one is strange. Maybe there's a plague coming, maybe.
Alex's eyes slowly widen as she realises that she was on a cart full of dead bodies and then woke up. Alex has a small existential crisis as to whether or not she is a zombie.
Lead the way, sir. And what is your name?
Right, my name's Kerry.
Of course it is. Kerry, lead the way.
Alright, cool.
As we're walking, I kind of sidle up along him. I bear shuffle. And I get to his side and I go,
Kerry, my boy. Why were we on the back of a cart?
The priest and in the priestland, as you know, in this country, we're quite a pietous and religious society. So the priest made a decree that all bodies were taken to the nearest cemeteries as not to make the roads and the lands plagued with rots and discouragement after the last couple of wars. Because our Warforged friend will remember, the last couple of wars have been pretty devastating to our lands, so we wanted to clear all the corpses away and start a really happy sort of new era.
Kerry, my boy. Why did you think we were dead?
Oh, you were on the ground, not moving in the middle of the streets. That's the sort of tip boxes I go for. I'm not very... As you can see, you look
also,
at...
Kerry, how did you get me onto the cart?
we arrive at the cemetery.
Yeah, just as he says, well, actually, you arrive at the cemetery. Oh, here we are. So, you get to like what looks like a large, square, walled-off graveyard. The gates are sealed shut with like what looks like a padlock on it. So he says, "Okay, I'll just call over and get one of the monks to open the door." And you hear him waddle over to the front gates. He's like, "Excuse me, we need some help. I was the corpse deliverer and couldn't come in."
Can you just describe this chain to us quickly?
The chain is a metal looped chain, and in the middle of it is a padlock. The padlock has like a skull on it with 3 prongs and a keyhole.
Is it all old or new?
It's
Or...
pretty well nick. Good nick. It's pretty well looked after. Oh, you'd say it's been there for a while, but it looks like it's cared for.
Okay.
Yeah. After a while, there's no response. He's like, oh, that's funny. Normally, a monk comes over straight away. I'll call again. Hello.
Don't worry, little man. I will help you.
Oh, okay.
Alex breaks down the door.
Okay, make a strength. How are you doing actually? What are you doing to the door?
I'm getting out my warhammer.
Leans on it.
I'm getting out my warhammer and I'm breaking the door.
Okay, roll, smack, roll an attack rolls at +5.
22.
You get your warhammer two-handed or one-handed?
I'm gonna two-hand it.
So you grab the warhammer in two-handed, you run up to it and slam into it and just bounce off it.
What?
Yep.
Can the bear chuck me over the gate?
I don't have arms.
What do you mean you don't have arms?
Ah, thumbs.
You don't have opposable thumbs, yeah.
don't.
Is it a magic gate?
Roll an arcana check. So roll a d20 and add your intelligence.
Oh, wicked shit arcana.
6 plus
Plus my intelligence 4.
So it definitely feels magical.
Okay.
Like, really, really magical.
David, can I cast and spell on the gate?
You can try, yes.
Can I cast find traps on the gate?
Yes, you can. You don't need to roll anything, it just instantly tells you.
Oh.
So, there are no traps on the gate.
Matt's laughing. Are you thinking about the anime thing? Yeah.
But you do notice that there is something strange about the padlock itself.
Carrie, my boy, is there anything in particular wrong with this door?
Oh, well, normally the priest comes over, mutters a few words, and the lock unlocks itself. It does.
Right.
Ah.
And what happens when that doesn't happen?
We sit out here waiting for the next.
Joy!
Carrie.
I'll try calling again. Hello.
Is anyone else really in need of a good beer right now?
Me, actually. I'm quite a hefty drinker.
Nobody was asking you, Kerry. How about we all head to a pub and wait for this priest to show
Wait
up?
for this to all blow over.
Nearest pub is 12 miles away now.
Where's my
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Is this entire campaign just the fucking characters what are supposed to be drinking and they never get to? What's the fucking point?
Trip to sobriety.
There is alcohol in the.
We not established that I had a hit flask at one
You
point.
do, yes.
I
because it's
sniff it.
empty at the moment.
I start sniffing around your crotch.
What about
Wait,
my
where's their
servant?
wine? Is it in the bodies? With the bodies?
He hasn't arrived yet. It seems like he's got a journey to go.
Right.
Wait, it's
Actually, you get a
I
flash
think
of
communion.
memory. You have a vision of Troll Dump. You see him slowly ploughing through what looks like a fjord of snow and ice. A tall mountainous range with like an endless bottom. You see him wading through, and you see him slip and then roll down a hill, making a massive snowball rolling. And he hits into a tree. He comes out of the snowball and he starts continually walking. He sees a town. Back to you.
I'm just laughing at what I just see.
Just do it.
To myself.
Any thoughts, anyone?
So, this is a large building, yes?
Behind the bars, you can see that there are two buildings and then a large cemetery.
But this is like a fence.
This is a wall.
Where's the
Can we
church from where we are?
You don't know. Well, you see one which looks bigger. You couldn't, from this distance, discern whether or not it's...
Is this the only door?
Yes.
I was
As
going
far
to
as
say,
you
can
can
we...
tell.
Is there a
well,
doorbell?
If you walk all the way around...
I was going to say, can we go
Yeah.
around and see if there are any other doors?
You can walk all the way around. It takes you no more than 10 minutes, and you walk all the way around the zone. And
There's no other doors.
you can
Sweet,
roll a
fuck
perception
all.
check if you'd like, though.
I'm going to do that.
So you see that there are a couple of figures, like people, inside of the area, but they haven't responded to any calls.
So we're stood at the front of the gate with Carrie.
Yeah. He's
Yes.
like, oh, this is... a
What
bit
time of
awkward.
day is it, Alan?
It's roughly about 7 p.m. now. It's getting into
so
late-
duskish.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful.
You woke up at about 3 in the
Sounds about right.
afternoon.
We know there's something about the lock. I'm just going to go for it. Can I fire my crossbow at the lock?
Of course
try
you
and hit
can.
it already?
Roll a d20.
If you try to hit the door...
I hit the door.
Oh, I see. Okay.
16. So
Pew! The crossbow bolt goes straight in. Nothing happens. It just hits. And then the lock starts changing its what it looks like. Suddenly it transforms into what looks like a bolt.
so like a crossbow bolt.
Yeah, it looks like a
But-
crossbow bolt, but then on the shaft of the wood, there looks like a hole where a key could go.
Carrie,
Yeah.
you wouldn't happen to have a solution to this particular predicament?
Well, normally the priest would
You
say
said this already, Carrie.
some magic words, and then the lock would just open and just let us.
What are the magic words, Carrie?
I don't understand them. We're in some.
Open the fucking door!
Did you say that?
Yes!
There is no response.
I'm out of ideas, bear friend.
Right, time to go home.
What race are these monks?
Oh, there's a variety of different races.
I'm a monk.
Oh yeah, surely if the bear is a monk, he should be allowed
I'm not a man.
in.
How dare you?
Is a bear of the cloth? He should be allowed in.
You know what? No,
Wait a minute. The bear's a monk. Can he say the words and let us in?
I don't know what the words are.
We don't know the words.
Well, can he guess?
Go for it.
I could guess,
Say
but we might be here a while.
Say any words you like.
Try.
Abracadabra.
Everyone slow claps.
A satellite hits the bear.
Alex is laughing hysterically.
Now, we do seem to be missing something here. The fact that when I hit the lock with a crossbow bolt, it turned into a crossbow bolt.
But you still have the key in it, though.
So it's
Alex touches the bolt with her hand.
Right, cool.
So she said,
No, because she nimbly dodges out of the way. So, as you touch it, the bolt transforms into a crossbow, with the bolt on top of it. The crossbow, head is a keyhole, and it fires a key at you.
I
Dodge out
catch
of
the
way.
key. Can I try to catch the key?
You can't because you nimbly dodge, but bear of many missile catching might be able to.
oh, I can deflect shit, can't I?
If you don't want to
I
deflect it, you
bat
want
it into the well.
if you don't want to deflect it, you want to catch it.
I'd like you to roll a d10.
I knew violence was the answer.
D10.
A night?
That's a 9.
Right, so you reduce the damage down to 0 because it's
Wicked.
4, and you catch it. Do you want to throw it back, or would you like to keep it?
I'll hold.
Cool. So you keep the key.
I catch it in my... I jump up,
Put it in the lock.
catch it in my mouth, and
Put
look
the
at you.
key.
like a dolphin or
Yeah.
a seal.
And I look at you really cute. Just
Me?
a bit- no.
The DM out of
I look up
nowhere.
at God.
You look up at
But I say, why? I look at my friends. Oh, I wouldn't call them that. I look at them, and I go, you take this or do this shit.
Take the key from the bear. Try to take the key from the bear's mouth.
Yeah, I let you go.
Yeah, he lets me. Okay, it's all slobbery.
It is incredibly slobbery.
You're welcome.
Icky goo goo.
Yeah,
I
but
put the key
alcohol.
in the lock.
Yeah, the key fits in perfect.
I turn the key.
That's
Door-
convenient.
The lock opens.
Suck
the
if
door-
I didn't open that.
The door.
Click! The lock does not unlock, and you hear.
Everyone dies.
No, the lock undoes itself, and the gate is now pushable open.
Wicked.
I run inside, up to one of the many monks.
Okay.
A random one.
Alex runs in, approaches the nearest monk, which is standing quite lopsidedly in front of a gravestone. And you pat him on the shoulder and turn around and say, what do you say?
I say, I have 2 questions for you. 1, where is beer? 2, give me beer.
That's not a question.
The monk turns to you and says, everyone can roll initiative, please.
That must be a
Oh
brand.
no!
So, what